Hey, Keith from Casey's Garage here. Thanks for coming back. I am working on the RV once again. Haven't worked on it in a little while. It hasn't moved. I did the front end, and now I need to go get the alignment done. But the alternator is bad, so I can't drive without a good alternator. So I bought an alternator. This heavy beast right here. AC Delco. I don't remember if it's new or remanufactured. I don't remember. But it's AC Delco. I'm gonna put this new alternator in. Also, I bought the resistor and capacitor right here from Jim Bounds, and I'm gonna wire this in also because the nichrome wire that goes in the dash in this thing is toast. It's gone all the way. I ripped the whole thing out. And then I might replace this. This is the connector that goes on the alternator. I should probably see if it fits. I bought the new connector because the one that's in there has this little tab, right, that you're supposed to press down. It's broken on the one that's in there. So it just pulls right out. I'm afraid of it vibrating in there and coming out. So, yep. New one fits fine. So I'm going to get to it. I'm going to film it and show you what it takes to get this big monster alternator out of the motorhome here. Here's the part number that I bought. I got it from Rock Auto. Oh, it is. Look, it's remanufactured. No. Anyway. So, what you got to do is get to your alternator, which means you got to pull up. Which means you have to pull up your hatch right here. My hatch. I don't know if this was in other videos. I put a handle on it. I've been opening and closing this hatch so many times. Here's the screws that go in there. I just haven't put the screws back. But I'm going to pull the hatch up, and I'm just going to grab it and take it out of the way. I'll put it over here. The handle really helps just lift that whole sucker up. It's some leather handle. I just put a bolt and nut on it. So anyway, it works pretty good. You have to get your carpet out of the way, and there's the alternator. I've been putting this job off because it's a pain to lay down in here, squat over this thing. I needed a break from laying down and working on this thing. Plus, 1,000 degrees outside, and it's summer, and I'm just dying. So let me get some tools, and I will yank that out. Oh, also I'm going to disconnect the battery in case anything grounds out, which is a good possibility in this space right here. There's 3 batteries. I'm going to disconnect the one for the engine, mobile home part. The other 2 house batteries, I don't think aren't hooked up. Alright, so to get this alternator off, it's 3 bolts. There's one that goes through here. You have to make sure you get the right alternator. You need the one that has this big space right here. There's other ones that has this bracket thing in the middle. I don't think it's the right one. If you look, it won't fit, right? So you need to have these 2 ears on either side. I noticed when I was buying them, there were some that had 1 ear right in the middle. And I knew that that was wrong, so I made sure I got the one that has the 2 ears on it. So there's 1 bolt through here to hold it. There's this bolt here that comes off, and then there's one on the front right here. Now I have an adjuster on there. I'll show you in a minute. And the adjuster connects to here. I'll show you on our RV. So there's the 1 bolt right there, the big long one. There's another one right there on that sliding bracket. And I might have to go underneath it to show you this one. Anyway, I'll show you another one on the other side. So I'm going to get those two loose first on the top side. I'm going to go underneath and get the other one loose because that one also has the tension on the belt. So I'm going to undo the belt, the tension on the belt. It just requires me crawling on the ground. And then you have two. Then you have your wires. So I unplug this connector here, and there's another. You see this black wire right here? It's supposed to be red. I think. I'm looking at. This is what one that charges the battery, and that gets connected right underneath. I can show you on the new one. That gets connected right here. So you have to get that off also. That holds it on. Alright. Let me get those bolts off. These two. And I'm going to try to get the power line off from up here. If not, I'll get it on when I go on crawl underneath the car. Okay, I'm now under the motorhome. And you can see the adjuster right there. And the one bolt I have to take off is right there. And I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take this adjuster off and that bolt. I can leave this on. I can leave this guy on. That's fine. But I need to take this off. I'm going to go do that. I'm going to unscrew this here. Unscrew that guy. So it comes out of this part here, and then unscrew that, and then the alternator should be free. I got the other bolt off. You can see right there. That's where the positive wire goes on. All right, so I got the bottom bolt out. I got this bolt out. Now to get this one out. Seems like this one's gonna be a pain because all the pressure of hanging the alternators on this one. I think what I'm gonna do is get a wrench, put it on here, and bang it with a hammer. Bang it out. That's what I'm gonna try doing. Okay, I got the alternator off with some prying. Got a pry bar there. With some prying and banging. But it doesn't look like it comes out this way unless I remove some of those brackets. I'm gonna try to go underneath and see if I can get the alternator out. I'm gonna bring the new one with me and put the new one up there after I take that one. Alright, I was able to get the alternator up there. I got the top bolt in. I got the bottom bolt in. Now I'm going to go underneath, put that adjuster back on, put the belt on, and pick up the bolt that I dropped for the positive wire. Which is right there, right on the frame. And I might put that on there from the bottom. Might be a little bit easier. So let me go under there and put that all on, and get the belt, and alternator will be replaced. The next thing to do is take the dash apart. Too bad I put it all back together. And I have to put the resistor and diode on there. I have to get the schematics for it. But there's the two pieces. Very hot. Alright, so I got the alternator on. Pretty much did what I said I was going to do. Went underneath, lifted it up. Got it on there. I just finished tightening all the bolts. I used that adjuster to tighten the belt, and I didn't wind up using this. I looked at the one that was on there. I thought the little clip was broke, but it wasn't broken. It was just a little worn out, so I just pried it up a little bit, and now it snaps right in. So, no alternators in there. Battery's dead in the motorhome, so I can't start it. The next thing is I'm going to take the dash apart and do that wire, the diode and resistor. I'm going to put the cover back on because I don't need to get back in there unless something really bad happens. The other thing, I just put a hole in the radiator, taking the alternator out, so that's got to get fixed now. Oh well, I think that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to put another video out of me wiring up this diode thing. I think it'll be better to separate them. This way, if somebody's looking for just that one part, they can find that one part. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And if you have any comments, go ahead and leave them. I'll answer them. If you like this video, please go ahead and hit the like button, the thumbs up. And remember, subscribe. I'm trying to get my subscribers up, so the more subscribers, better. Thank you very much, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.